All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Yahweh Kodash, Babylon and Sedalas and Apostles of Great Stone, Shalom to the elect, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. So, I want to go straight into this lesson dealing with the times that we're in. But before that, I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the charagma written about in Revelation 13 verse 16 on down. The miracle drug is a precursor to the charagma. Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So we're in the time of judgment right now, in which people understand why the earth is so chaotic right now, and it's only getting worse. Because the Lord have declared these things aforetime. And as the elder Amawan Gabar have said, he quoted the precept in 2nd Ezra 16, you know. So when a mighty archer shot that bow, is no turning back. And that is how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is when you come on to these plagues, yo. The Lord have sent these plagues upon the earth, yo. And they might accomplish his desires. But people don't understand, so all these things are the Lord's doing. So I'm going to jump straight into it. This is Matthew 16 verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempted and desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrite, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? And that is what you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are not coming to grips with, you, the signs of the time. So I want to show you some things that took place in 2022 when enough people are aware of, you. This is 2022 Central Appalachia floods, and this is somewhere in the United States. Horn of Africa hunger crisis. And remember, in 2nd Ezra 15 verse 5, the Lord said, behold, I will send plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction, you know. So you hear them talk about the hunger crisis in Africa. Now this monkeypox, you already saw that? Trouble there. So it's the 2020, same flooding, the 2020 international wildfire, 2020 Afghanistan. I'm gonna click this. How much person supposed to be die from this? It's a 5.9 magnitude earthquake. It hit eastern Afghanistan at about 1:24 a.m. local time on June 22. So I'm trying to catch the I want to see if I can catch a death toll, you know. So let me make a quick breeze through. It says the epicenter was located about 28.5 miles southwest of Khost, near the border with Pakistan. It was about 6.2 miles deep. So say, just jumping to the point, the hardest hit areas were the communities of Gayan, Nika, Barmal, and Zarak in Paktika province. I'm hoping I'm calling this word correctly. Paktika or Taika. That's more than 119 million people across a 310-mile area, including Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India, felt the earthquake tremors. There were ongoing aftershocks of varying intensity, including one on June 24 that measured 4.3 magnitude and killed and injured several people. This Afghanistan is prone to earthquake. This with an average of 560 deaths per year. This more than 7,000 people have been killed in earthquake there in the past decade. So you know, show me the death toll that me wants still really and true, but you get it. So let's continue. But last, also interesting this because it's over 1,000 people. You see me? The last time this is when this quake just shook. So it said 2022 northeastern Brazil flood. 2022 North America wildfire. 2022 South Asian flood. Atlantic hurricane season. They say Australian flooding. Southern US tornado. Spring 2020. South Korea wildfire. Pandemic and diseases. What a time, eh? They say monkeypox global outbreak. You already know the forbidden words. There's a complex humanitarian emergencies. They say Ukraine humanitarian crisis. Same thing in Afghanistan, humanitarian crisis. Ethiopia humanitarian crisis. So once you start here about humanitarian, if you look up, it have to do with food, yo. You see me? So just take a quick look at what's going on over there in Ethiopia. So it says Ethiopia is Africa's oldest independent country and its second most populous. The country made important development gain in last decade in education, health, and food security and economic growth. So it says, however, the combination of armed conflict, climate shocks, disease outbreak, and the socio-economic impact of the have led to deterioration in humanitarian conditions in the country. In 2022, 25.9 million people, more than one-fifth of Ethiopia's population, need humanitarian assistance. So you understand how it is. So that's just a rundown on what's taking place in Ethiopia. South Sudan, same humanitarian crisis, yo. So it's a southern border humanitarian crisis. Venezuelan humanitarian crisis. Yemen humanitarian crisis. So you see the state of the world, yo. This is the state of the world right now, but these things are not being broadcast on your mainstream news media outlets, yo. So you may be in your local cubicle believing that it's just you and the highland that you're inhabiting is going through perilous times, but it's a worldwide event, yo. Because the Lord said, I'm going to bring these plagues upon the earth, yo. And I'm telling Isaiah 29 verse 6 said, this is the way I'm going to visit the earth which he made. But you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans fail to hearken unto the voice of the Lord. That's why it is written, I want to say, Romans, let me get to that. Romans 13 verse 11, it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is forspent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy, but put ye on the old Tilakia, but put ye on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. And this is the mindset we're supposed to be in right now, yo. Because the time I get serious, I'm more dangerous as the time progresses, yo. So hope this is edifying, showing the state of the world. So we don't want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Shalom.